We're going to be talking about the new moon in Taurus. I'm doing this early because next week is Mother's Day. Maybe I'll be outside. I don't know. Maybe I won't. But I just wanted to get this out of the way. All right. This is happening at 25 degrees. Hopefully my sign is right. Yes. And 57 minutes at 4:01 PM EDT. Okay. New moon in Taurus, I love this for literally planting seeds, right? Planting seeds, growing. He doesn't have any money, Tony. He just told me that. Okay, sorry. All right. Unless, who knows? If his father comes through with some money, we'll see, depending on his mood that day. You know, these Cancer men, real moody. Okay, my bad. Enough of that. Back to the new moon in Taurus. The Saturday of the 16th, that didn't even make sense, at 4:01 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're on the West Coast, 1, okay? Who's feeling the vibes? My fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, especially if you have planets between 21 to 29 degrees. Oh, I just realized that's my Jupiter. You're feeling the vibes. You feel it harder, or pause, more intensely if it's a personal planet. That would be the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, right? Those would be the planets that are really activated. But everyone feels the energy of the new moon. What are the vibes? The moon is exalted in Taurus. It loves it here. Okay, Tony, it is happy to be in Taurus because Taurus is the sign of sensuality, and Taurus likes to be comfortable. Hey, Tay, the moon wants comfort, safety, and security, so it's vibing. The moon is loving it, all right? And also, even though Taurus is an earth sign, no shade to my Capricorn and Virgos, gang, but Taurus is more emotional than Capricorn and Virgo because, you know, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, but Taurus is ruled by Venus. So the moon feels like it could really thrive here, okay? This is a fertile new moon. All right, plant those seeds. Taurus is the zodiac sign associated with growth, sustainability, farming, and gardening. I love this new moon. I'm literally saying, go out in your garden and plant some seeds. If you don't have a garden, you could get a little pot, plant some seeds, watch them grow. But figuratively, right, or literally, we are building something. We are thinking long-term goals. Set your intentions. Hey, Carice. The new moon occurs when the sun and moon are in the same sign at the same degree. We have the sun and moon at 25, almost 26 degrees of Taurus. Okay, they're on the same page. They want the same things. The moon is dark. It's a clean slate, a fresh cycle. Again, we're planting those seeds. Thank you, Tony, into the dark soil, hoping they sprout. We don't know because we can't see what's happening below the surface, but we have faith. We trust the universe that our intentions are going to come to be and that we're going to water our seeds, right? We're going to work. We're not just going to say we want something. We're going to put some effort and energy in, okay? Faith without works is dead. I always like to quote that. That's from the Bible. Again, I love all the planting references for Taurus because it's a sign associated with growing and gardening. Under the new moon in Taurus, what are we seeking? Stability, prosperity, abundance, comfort, and maybe even love. Okay, get your love. Taurus is a Venusian sign. Venus rules relationships and money. So this is a good new moon for inviting self-love, right? If you don't want a romantic relationship, I feel you. Self-love. The most important relationship in your life is the one you have with yourself. So maybe you get a pink candle, some rose quartz, and you're like, I want to love on myself. I want to, big up myself. Now, speaking of Venus, I know because I'm trying to get ahead of it, friend. It's 2 weeks. Well, not really 2 weeks. It's under 2 weeks away. But I was like, next Sunday's Mother's Day. So who knows? Y'all will be mothering. I may be mothering. I may be not mothering. I may be crashing out. Talk about you don't value your mother. You didn't get a bag to take your mother out. Okay, there you go. The ruler of the moon is Venus in Gemini. Okay, maybe we're a little scattered when it comes to knowing what we desire and find pleasurable. All right, we might. And then, you guys, last time Jagger's so messy when he didn't give me a gift. And then he had put my dad in the call. What is it when you add somebody, like a three-way call on the iPhone? And my dad heard me yelling at him, talking about, you didn't give me shit for Christmas. It was very ghetto. Okay, my bad. I've got that out of my system, ADHD. So Venus and Gemini can be fickle. We might have a lot of ideas in terms of new streams of income, relationships, but we need to narrow our focus down, right? We need to lock in on one thing. He is very messy, Libra, okay? Venus in Gemini is forming a sextile to Mars in Aries. I love that in the new moon chart. That is the sugar and the spice. Our values and our ambitions are in sync, okay? We're feeling confident when it comes to romantic and financial matters. This is soft yet strong. This is really good for negotiating a deal. So if you need to lock something in mid-month, you have like that charm, that persuasion to go out and do it. If you're thinking of dropping a product or launching a social media page, I like this energy for that. The stars are aligning to support this. Also, maybe Mars and Aries can kind of rein in Venus's, Gemini's divided energy, right? Because Gemini's kind of all over the place. Mars and Aries is like, let's go. Let's move forward. What's also nice is Mercury in Taurus is in mutual reception with Venus and Gemini. That just means these planets are in the signs of their rulership. Does that make sense? So like Gemini rules Mercury, Taurus rules Venus, Mercury is in Taurus, Venus is in Gemini. So they're supporting each other. This may also calm down Venus's energy a little bit. It's no shade. I love my Venus and Gemini people, but I feel like we can be a bit like all over the place under this energy. There are not any harsh aspects to the moon. This is very nice. This means there's no blocks in terms of you manifesting the things that you want. But okay, disclaimer, we do have the moon moving toward a conjunction with Uranus, but it's 5 degrees away. 5 it's a medium, okay, aspect. I don't feel like the Uranian energy is strong in this chart, but I still feel like it's spicy adjacent, right? It's not overpowering it, but it's a sprinkle of pepper in there. Maybe you feel restless in your relationships or your home life. You could feel the urge to break out. We were just talking about moving. You might want to move. But this is likely after the hours that the new moon peaks, when that aspect becomes exact, because the moon will go into Gemini, leave Taurus, and then connect with Uranus. What's the tea? The sun, moon, and Mercury are all in Taurus. They're snuggled up. Our desires, our emotions, and our thoughts are all in alignment. The focus is on security, sustainability, and safety. This is not a fast speed, okay? We are slowing down. We are taking it slow. We need to go with the flow. Hey, Christine, think of nature. It takes its time. There is no rush in nature, right? Mercury is moving closer to a conjunction with Uranus. Uranus is always in the mix, right? So that is spicy. It's an out-of-sign conjunction. That means that Mercury is in Taurus, Uranus is in Gemini, but Mercury is on its way out of Taurus, heading into Gemini, so they're about to meet up. On the high vibe, we can have some real genius ideas that are coming to us during this time. Let's go. On the low vibe, Taurus is a grounded energy. Yes. I was about to say, why is that the low vibe? And adding Uranus to it can create like this mental overstimulation. But if we do lean into the positive aspect or energy expression of Uranus, we can make change, all right? So it's like we don't want to get overwhelmed with this Uranian vibe. We want to kind of flow with the change. We want to not resist it, because sometimes Mercury and Taurus can be stubborn, right? Taurus is one of the most stubborn signs of the zodiac, okay? Mercury is also moving towards a trine to Pluto, but that's not exact yet. If you've been trying to solve a problem or figure out how to pivot, how to make a change, this energy is supporting that. You can get to the root of the issue. The spicy-ish. Mars in Aries is forming a conjunction to Chiron, also in Aries. I'm not necessarily a fan of this, but hey, what can we do? Mars is drive and passion. Chiron is the wound and our attempt to heal it. We might hesitate. We might be scared to make things happen because we feel like we aren't capable of leading and bossing up. That's not true. That's your insecurity talking. You got this. We can be afraid of our own power. There could be some anger that surfaces during the new moon. See what's behind that rage. It might be grief, right? A lot of times underneath anger is sadness. Damn, shout out to the Aries placements. Okay. The magic triangle between Neptune, it looks like this, right? Like a little pyramid. Pluto in Aquarius and Uranus in Gemini. It's starting to take shape. I'm so excited about this. This is a rare cosmic alignment. Niket, how are you? That supports evolution and elevation. It's time to raise the frequency. Let's go. Pursue your dreams and open yourself up to new perspectives and experiences. The possibilities are endless, okay? Find your soul tribe, connect with aligned groups, and create the world that you want to live in. All of us, we need to create our own realities, right? Enough with what has been going on. We can manifest the world that we want to be in. You're the pioneer, so explore and expand your horizons. Okay, I'm almost done. We're almost to the horoscopes. There's also something else I want to talk about because this is going to be like kind of, this might be a little intense later on. Uranus is moving towards a square with the North Node and the South Node. The North Node is in Pisces. The South Node is in Virgo. Uranus is at the North bending. This energy peaks next month, June 12th. But it means that Uranus needs to embrace that North Node in Pisces. It needs to reach for something. This is an action, right? Yes, Trinity. I'm going to get into the horoscopes if you stick around. Let's see. But also Uranus being in your sign is a big thing. And I would pay attention to what I'm talking about right now, right? Because Uranus is going to square the North and South Node. So Uranus is at the North bending. We have to take some kind of action. We have to make a move. It's about breaking free from past patterns that are keeping us stuck. The North Node in Pisces is about flowing rather than forcing. The South Node in Virgo wants structure, but Uranus is not really big on structure, right? It's like, forget the plan. Maybe you can't stick to the script because the script is still being written, right? It's a new program. It's uncharted territory. Be open to the possibilities. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of water. We're going to get into the horoscopes. Oh my. I'm going to start with Aries and I'm going to end with Pisces. All right. Aries, money's on the line. I should hold this up. This is probably better. Money's on the line. Pick up the phone, Ram. Opportunity is knocking, but don't rush to make deals happen. It's a slow grind to financial stability and security. Think slow and steady progress and profits. Tap into your natural gifts to secure the bag. Maybe you grab a podcast mic and share your thoughts online. You're downloading lots of innovative ideas with Uranus and Gemini, but focus on what speaks to you on a soul level and is the best investment of your time and energy. Don't allow your bank account to dictate how you feel about yourself. Your character is your true currency. Aries mantra for the Taurus new moon. I am worthy of having everything I desire. Period. Taurus, where you at? It's your new moon. You're the main character, bull. It's time to become the person you've always dreamt of being. Externally, you might make changes to your appearance by updating or upgrading your look with a new haircut or wardrobe. Internally, you're shifting your attitude and outlook on life. It's time to think big. The sky's the limit. You have the patience and the perseverance to make things happen. Hey, Tag, get clear on what you're building and begin to lay the foundation. Plant those seeds for the future. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. That's where the growth happens. Taurus mantra for the Taurus new moon. Step by step, I am building a life that I love. Gemini, break up with the past, twin. This is a new moon, but for you, it marks the end of a karmic loop. Free yourself from harmful emotional patterns and trauma. You don't have to keep lugging around the hurt. That's a heavy weight to carry. Imagine how free you'll feel if you drop the psychological baggage. Uranus is in your sign and ready to break you out of a rut, but you might need to make peace with the past first. Journal, meditate, book a Reiki session, do yoga, chant, sign up for a spiritual retreat. Do whatever it takes to let the pain go. Do the inner work, heal. Gemini mantra for the Taurus new moon. Healing is a practice. Let's go, Fred. Cancer, it's time to wish upon a star. No dream is too grand, Crabby. This is the most magical new moon of the year for you. Let's go, Cancer risings, because it's loading in your house of wishes. Jupiter, the planet of luck, remains in your sign till the end of June. So use the blessing of the universe to your advantage. I like that. You don't have to make your dreams come true alone. Maybe there's someone in your network who can mentor you or help you to get to where you're aspiring to go. You may feel called to give back to others under this new moon. Grab your bestie for a Saturday morning volunteer session at the food pantry. The more you give, the more you get, right? That's the universal law. Cancer mantra for the Taurus new moon. I visualize my dreams and see them become a reality. Leo, you're ready for your profile piece, Lion. Maybe you hire a publicist to drum up some PR for you, or shoot your shot and pitch yourself to a professional journal or local magazine. Don't be afraid to toot your own horn, promote yourself on social media, or reach out to colleagues to put your name in the hat for a new career opportunity. It might be that you're ready to add another title to your name by getting a degree, or you feel the urge to start a business or a nonprofit. You're thinking of the future and your professional legacy and public reputation, if I could say that, public reputation. Leo mantra for the Taurus new moon. I am worthy of recognition and rewards for my hard work and dedication. Period. Virgo, the world is your playground, Virgo. Travel the globe, enroll in college or a secondary degree program. Maybe even try your hand at magic school or massage school. It's time to stretch your mind and explore new places and topics. If you can't just up and jet set at the drop of the dime, for real, find ways to tap into your sense of adventure. Maybe you book a staycation or settle in with a good book. If you've always dreamt of publishing your own book, now's the time. With Uranus in your career house, I love that my ice maker is constantly going off, sorry. You may be rethinking your professional path, which leads you to pursue a new course of study. Virgo mantra for the Taurus new moon. I welcome the unknown as an opportunity for growth. Period. Libra, where's everybody at? Get comfortable with your shadow side, Libra. Without darkness, there would be no light. Healing is occurring for you during the new moon. Okay, Fred, you're dealing with fears, insecurities, and trauma that you buried deep below the surface. You're now ready to transmute your pain into power. Carice too, Ante, sorry. Maybe you visit a psychic or a medium to unpack difficult emotions from the past or a past lifetime. Money can also be a theme during this lunar phase as you deal with debts, shared resources, and investments. This is a good opportunity to assess your finances and make smart money moves. Yes, Taurus is the money sign. Libra mantra for the Taurus new moon. I listen to the messages difficult emotions try to tell me. I like that one. Scorpio, it's time to forgive. I love it. Okay, it's time to forgive and finally forget, Scorpio. You know Scorpio will hold a grudge for 85 years. If you have an issue with a friend or foe, you're willing to bury the beef now. You may realize that harboring resentment is only harming you in the long run. Use this new moon to heal relationship rifts and embrace new partnership dynamics. Maybe you've been too self-focused and it's time to make time for your loved ones. That was 2 times. If you work with clients, this is a great new moon to attract new business. Yeah, where my Scorpio rising's at. This lunar phase supports collaboration, so consider partnering on a project or investment to ensure success. Scorpio mantra for the Taurus new moon. I attract relationships that support my growth and success. I always like Libra. Libra and Sagittarius. Here we go. Sagittarius. Why's my voice cracking? Pencil it in on the calendar, Saggy. If you're having a hard time keeping up with your day, maybe you need to go old school and write down your tasks and appointments in a planner. Forget the iCal, try that faithful pen and paper. It seems tedious, but a schedule will help your day run more smoothly and efficiently. Check in with your body too. Are you giving your vessel proper rest? Maybe you need to eat healthier or carve out time to work out. Put it on the calendar, okay? If your job is working you, I know that's right, maybe it's time to plan your exit strategy. If seeking employment, a job opportunity may show up for you during the new moon phase. Sagittarius mantra for the Taurus new moon. I keep my schedule organized to stay focused. Get organized, Saggy. Capricorn, whoop whoop. The world is waiting on the merch. Amen. The mixtape or the work of art, Cappy. It's time to showcase your talents. Don't be afraid to share your creativity. Your mind may be on another type of creation. Maybe you're thinking of giving birth, and expanding your family. If you're happily child-free, then what about your inner child? Maybe you're long overdue for some fun. Tap back in with a childhood hobby or engage in an activity that makes you feel passionate and alive. If you're single and ready to mingle, it's a great time to swipe right or allow yourself to be matched on a date. What is that called? Setup? Yeah. Capricorn mantra for the Taurus new moon. My entire being flows with creativity, creative ideas, and creative outcomes. Let's go. Aquarius, you're spring cleaning and sprucing up your home, Aqua. You're ready to make your house feel cozy and inviting. Fred, where you at? You might get some new furniture or rearrange the pieces that you have to switch up the domestic vibe. Yeah, sometimes you just got to switch it up, right? Rearrange your room. You might be making some changes in your family too. Maybe a child is graduating and heading off to college, or you're adding a new addition to the family. Whether it's a pet, a child, or a grandchild, this is a lovely lunation for healing family trauma. It's time for new traditions that support your bloodline's growth and glow up. Let's go, Aquarius. Break those generational curses. Aquarius mantra for the Taurus new moon. I nourish my family and my family nourishes me. I like it. Pisces. Words are spells. That's why they call it spelling, Pisces. Are you speaking positivity and prosperity over your life? Maybe you need to retrain your brain to see the positive in situations. Amen. Your thoughts create your reality. This new moon can feel busy as it lands in your lifestyle house. Cousins and friends might be calling and wanting to connect or even take a quick road trip. Your mind is buzzing with ideas. Make sure to write them down so you don't forget what comes to you. If you've been contemplating learning a new skill, you may commit under the new moon energy. Pisces mantra for the Taurus new moon. I choose to think positively and create a wonderful and successful life for myself. And so it is.